Notice, in accordance with the new copyright regulations, this episode of Quoth Raven is intended for ages 16 and up. While some of the content we will feature is sometimes kid-friendly, the context of the episode is to address adults and inform them of said content for them to research as consumers in service of their youth. In other words, parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, teachers, librarians, etc. There is the possibility of adult language present on the episode as well, rated TV 16 and up. Welcome once again to another edition of Quoth the Raven, newest Bright Raven. It's Wednesday, Comic Book Day, August 4th, 2021. And I'm your host, newest Bright Raven, 29-year veteran writer, artist, and editor of comics, science fiction, fantasy, horror, and role-playing games. It's kind of a short week this week because, well, Diamond screwed up again. A lot of stores didn't get their books until like early afternoon today. My store got their books late last night or early this morning. We're only able to start really giving books out around 4 p.m. So I got my books, but I see a lot of stores mentioning in the southeast region how their books came so late that they're not even weren't able to sell books at all today. They have to have new book sale tomorrow, which this stuff has got to stop. We got to change things about that, and we're going to have an episode about rebuilding distribution in this industry eventually. I'm going to have to get some guests for that discussion. So we got very few books this week, so let's get right to it. I got Green Lantern number 5, I believe. Yeah, number 5. By Jeffrey Thorne and Tom Rainey. I can't think of it. I can read the last names, but I want to remember their first names. It's been a while since I looked at it. Marco Santucci and Andy McDonald for the art. And I'm looking forward to reading it, but I haven't had a chance to. Engine Ward from Vault Comics. George Mann and Joe Eisma with Michael Garland. And I can't think of the gentleman's first name, but Osman How is the last name for the letter. One more issue after this. 12 issues, and this is issue 11. And then in the mail, I mentioned this a couple days ago. I got it in the mail. I got Attaboy from Tony McMillan. Unfortunately, it arrived all bent up and damaged on the spine. I'm not happy about that. Please, folks, when you send your packages, this is what he sent it in. As you can see, there is no do not fold or bend, just one little sticker on the back of it saying, please handle with care. Mail carriers don't look at the back of the book of your packages. You have to stamp them or write on them. Do not fold, do not bend, on your stuff if you're going to put them in bubble wraps. I wouldn't even recommend a bubble wrap for a book these days. I would try my best to get the cardboard, stockholder things. Whoops, hold me. I'll get a second here. People know what I'm talking about who make these, but one of these where you got the Gemini holders, where you can put the book. Now this is actually, obviously Attaboy would not fit in one of these. I understand why that wasn't done in this particular case, in this sort of way, but there is a way to go to Walmart or go to any business you really want and say, hey, you got all those cardboard boxes you're breaking down from your shipments. Can I have some? Because you're just going to recycle them anyway. Get them from other businesses, cut them up, and package them yourself with using them that way. That's what I do. If I can't get a Gemini folder. So that's what you need to do when you're packaging your books. So small rant there, but I'm not going to completely bite Tony's head off on that. But I will review Tony's book and those other 2 books on Monday. and I did get a nice sketch with Tony from Tony. I don't know which characters this is. I don't know if this is a character from Attaboy or just a random character he drew, because I haven't had a chance to read Attaboy yet. But it's kind of interesting. I don't know if you guys can see it there, but there's actual fingerprints there that he put in the smudging of the drawing. So that's kind of interesting. So it's kind of cool looking to see. So there's that. So that's what I got this week. That's it. I'm sorry. I didn't get anything else more. Kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Not only did Diamond ship late, but I'm still waiting on Heavy Metal 308. I'm still waiting on Stake number 5. I'm still waiting on Once and Future Trade Paperback Volume 3. Supposedly, by the tracking numbers of what Diamond supposedly shipped out, they're supposed to come tomorrow or Friday. We'll wait and see, I guess. I also didn't get Battle Angel Alita, the new version trade paperback collection from Kanasha this week, like I was supposed to get, and that's on the reorder. Wait and see if and when I ever get it from Diamond. Very annoying this week, unfortunately. So, what else is going on this week then? Well, not a whole heck of a lot, but tomorrow we will be doing a kind of a weird change around of events on the schedule. Normally I do my movie reviews or TV show reviews on Fridays, and this week I can't do that because my guests for the roundtable discussion weren't available until Friday. So Friday will be our roundtable discussion night, and instead Thursday will be our TV talk. And that means that we are going to have for tomorrow night's show at 9 p.m. I'll be reviewing various Batman animated movies, specifically Bad Blood, Gotham by Gaslight, Batman and Harley Quinn, Batman Hush, and Batman the Killing Joke. So those 5 films will be discussed. And I don't know if I'm going to have some guests or not. I know that John Norris won't be available, but we might have some other guys come in and talk about it with me. I don't know for sure. The reason John won't be here is because he's music director and performing in Rock of Ages, which is a theatrical production at the Ice House in Lexington, Kentucky, or pardon me, Lexington, South Carolina. Pardon me. I don't know why I always say Lexington, Kentucky. I should know better, but it's Lexington, South Carolina, folks. And so that'll be starting tomorrow, I believe, for their first performances. And good luck to John and his fellow cast members on that. That'll be this weekend. And, well, what else is there to talk about? Well, I talked about most of our crowdfunding stuff this week yesterday, but there was one I forgot. So let's go ahead and bring it up. And that is Ron Randall's Trekker. Reckoning on Rigel. And that ends in less than 24 hours. As you can see, it's well past its goal. It's, got nearly 900 backers. Plenty to check out, but let's see what Ron has to say.
Hi, I'm Ron Randall. Thanks for checking out this campaign for Trekker, Reckoning on Rigel. I've done a lot of comics in my day. DC, Marvel, Dark Horse, Image. Yeah. Cool. But I hit the jackpot years ago when I had the chance to create my own science fiction series about a 23rd century bounty hunter or trekker. This is Mercy St. Clair. This is Molly Sundowner. And this is their most intense and suspenseful adventure yet, Reckoning on Rigel. Now, this is my sixth Trekker campaign, and if it's your first trip with Mercy, I want to make a couple of quick points. First, every Trekker book is designed to work as a completely self-contained volume. Each book introduces the characters, establishes the world, and tells a complete standalone story from start to finish. When you put all the books together, they just paint a richer, more complete portrait of Mercy's world. Second, you can get any or all of Mercy's earlier books through this campaign, either individually as a la carte add-on items or in the complete catch-up bundle at a special reduced price. Lastly, as with every earlier Kickstarter, the work on this story is completely done. A successful campaign, plus the prep on a few special pages we'll hopefully be adding because of this campaign, and I'll get this book off to the printer and then into your hands quickly. Because here's the thing, I have a lot of Trekker stories yet to tell, a lot of ground to cover, so we don't have any time to waste. So please check out all the reward levels from quick in-book sketches of Mercy to ink wash or watercolor commissions to all those catch-up books to, believe it or not, a chance to appear in the Trekker audio drama being produced by the Akadekagonagon Theater Works Group. So take that all in and then get ready for a reckoning. I'll see you on Rigel.
Now, of course, like I said, this one's already going to be fulfilled, no question about it. It's well beyond its pledge goal. Got some good backers. I back this almost every time. I back Trekker every time. I've been a fan of Trekker since the Dark Horse days in the 80s, so it's not that big of a deal for me to get it. But and of course, I got the basic package on this one because I already got the huge all inclusive package last time. Um, with these 5 books, basically. I still haven't read them all. But anyway, you can get any one of these if you've read some of them, but not all of them. You can get each one individually, Complete Journey 1, Chapel Town, Dark Star Zephyr, Battlefields, or Hunter's Moon, or you can get all of them. I'm not really going to talk about too much of the category of the storyline here. I said I will just go ahead and put this up in the chat for you, or just look up Ron Randall on Trekker or Trekker on Kickstarter as well, and you'll be able to find all of his stuff very easily. Again, he says all of his story and art are the book already done. And part of the reason that's already done is because he does the comic book daily on Patreon. He does all the pages almost every day. He's got a new page up online that you pay for on Patreon to support and read. So he's got the platform really well done, and he knows what he's doing. You're gonna get a watercolor print, Mercy on Rigel, which is gonna be cool. You can get you can get the book and the print. It's Kickstarter exclusive. You can get the book with the print and a quick sketch inside the book. There's retailers who can get $45 for 5 print copies with reduced shipping. Um, you know, 5 copies is not that much for $5. I mean, that's $9 a book. Um, you're going to probably be selling it for like 20 a book. 19.99 a book would probably be standard. So you're going to make your profit on this pretty much. Um, your name can appear in a book as part of the story. Um, you can be on Rigel Radio with their audio drama. You know, I'm not into that, but I know some people who would be pretty cool at it if they want to spend the money to be in it. But that would be interesting. But you can get original illustrations, um, watercolor pieces, original comic art pages, all kinds of interesting things that are worth your time. So I recommend you go check out this one. As you can see, I backed it. I got the main book. So there you have it, folks. And that is our show again for today. That being said, again, tomorrow we will do the Thursday night show. Will be 9 p.m. tomorrow night. I'll be reviewing Batman Bad Blood, Gotham by Gaslight, Batman and Harley Quinn, Batman Hush, and Batman the Killing Joke. That's at 9 p.m. tomorrow night, Eastern. On Friday, my guests will be Matthew Sumo and Pete Collins. They're the creators of the Bardic Verses. I haven't got the graphics done for that one. I'll have the graphics up for that for tomorrow's show, so we can show what the graphics would be for that. But in the meantime, you can go to, I believe it is bardicverses.com. Make sure that is correct. Oh, it's not letting me go there. Let's see. That's why. Because it's just bardicverses.com. Okay. Mm-hmm. So the Bardic Verses, it's just bardicverses.com. So you can go visit their website and check that out a little bit before Friday if you want, and see a little bit what they're about before they come on the show. But they'll be here Friday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, to talk about their new upcoming Kickstarter campaign for their series. Next week on Monday, because we got just those 3 books, and I might do 1 or 2 other things that are on my back stuff that I haven't gotten around to reading. Hopefully, I'll get some stuff read this weekend. We'll do reviews of that, and we'll possibly have another guest, Kickstarter campaign guest. I don't know yet. I've talked to the person who wants to possibly schedule something, so we'll see about that for Monday. Then again, next week, Saturday, I will be at Scratch and Spin Records and Comics and Collectibles, where I get my books, along with Clay Patterson, Mike Hoffman, and others for Free Comic Book Day from 10 a.m. to 2 or 3 p.m. We'll be there. It'll be like 6 artists featured at the store this year, so it should be a pretty good event. Make sure you wear your masks. It is going to be a mask required event because we're expecting a huge crowd, and the Delta variant of the coronavirus, has shown up here in parts of South Carolina already. So we're just being cautious and responsible as as we should be. So, if you have any further questions or comments about this episode, or you have questions for me about my career or anything going on, questions about what's available for Saturday the 14th, that sort of thing, you can hit me up at Facebook, Lewis.BrightRaven, at Twitter at LewisBrightRaven2. You can see more of my artwork at deviantart.com/BrightRaven. If you're watching Quoth the Raven, Lewis Bright Raven on YouTube, make sure that you subscribe and like this show if you do like the show. Check out our archive on the channel as well for all kinds of cool stuff. And if you have any questions, you want to email me, quoththeravenlbr72@gmail.com is the best address to reach me at. But if I don't happen to respond to you, maybe it gets lost it gets put in the junk folder or something by accident or something, and I don't see it, try lewisbrightraven@yahoo.com. As I said, Mondays is comic news and reviews. Wednesdays is what you get this week. Thursdays is usually a roundtable talk. Friday and Thursdays are reversed this week. Next week, Thursday, I'm not sure who my guest is going to be for certain. I know I'm going to have one, though. And Friday, we'll be talking next week. Friday, we'll be talking about Picard Season 1. So we're getting our stuff scheduled up, getting set up for things for the next rest of the month here, and setting up for Season 4. And Season 4 of the show, we're going to be changing the format a little bit of what airs and when. So we're going to finish up this month, and then we're going to start a whole new format on what airs when, so that I can get more flexibility and get more guests on the show, because a lot of guests are telling me that Thursdays just isn't a good night for choosing that for the roundtable chat. And there's a lot of competition I'm competing with on Thursdays, apparently. So they want me on. They want to come on my show on a different night, and I don't have it scheduled that way. So we're going to see what will happen if I can be a little more flexible for Season 4. Okay. So with that being said, folks, live draw is not going to be on this weekend or next, because I got to get ready for that event for the 14th. But if you like this video, or you think others might, or you like this channel, please hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons to continue to get content from this channel. As always, I thank you for your support, and we'll see you next time. See you tomorrow night at 9 p.m. talking about Batman. Have a good one, folks.